Okay, I'm back. Now, today we're talking about love and how we're going to share it. And this project I have in mind has to do with using our Zentangle, which I know a bunch of you have done. But I love looking at the patterns in what artist is this? I'm sure you can all name it, especially you 5th and 6th graders, because we studied Vincent van Gogh. I'm going to talk about him another time, but I'm just referring to him today because his patterns almost look like something you would create if you were concentrating on doing Zentangle. Zentangle is the art of design using lots and lots of detail. Now, even though Van Gogh's details are created with a brush stroke and acrylic, of course he used oil paint, but his brush strokes are what are creating the pattern and design in his art. Today we're going to use our supplies that we need are just simple. You need a pencil. I like using a fine tip Sharpie, but if you've even got a ballpoint pen, that will work just fine for this project. Since our story that we read, did I even show you the cover? It's called Love, and we talked about all the different ways that we show love. I'm sure you've had plenty of opportunities to express your love to your family. And right now, we are going to draw a heart to do a Zentangle heart. So I have just here regular computer paper, just lightweight, doesn't need to be anything heavy duty. I'm folding it lengthwise for hot dog way. And then I'm just going to draw a heart on the fold right here. I'm going to draw half a heart. Now I'm going to go straight to using my pen, but you may want to do yours with a pencil. So take this a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to start about a third of the way down and come around. And then I like kind of a narrow heart, so I'm going to bring it in. And I'm leaving a couple inches at the top and at the bottom to be able to, so that if I was to cut it out, I would know it would still be connected. We've done this for projects. Gosh, I'm having a hard time with my lighting today. It's so bright outside. Okay, so then I can see through my paper and hold it up to the light, and I'm just gonna, this paper's thin enough that I can see, I think anyway, that I can do the other half of my part on the back side. And then I'm gonna go over it again a little bit stronger. And more solid. Okay, there we go. So there we have a heart. And now is the fun. We are going to fill our heart with interesting Zentangle patterns. Now I know you 5th and 6th graders, I did this as an assignment that I left with you. A few classes. I think I only did like 3 or 4 classes. And this was the poster that I had you work on. And some of you will have this for your portfolios, and it says, "Be the eye in kind." And then I lightly sketched ahead here for you to draw a self-portrait. If you want to take on this project, please feel free. Just draw out the letters. I wish I had one of these to give you to work on, but obviously I don't. So you could draw a little self-portrait on the eye, and then in these big letters that spell out kind, you get your pen, whoops, upside down, and you create all these patterns and designs. So today, I want you to get your paper and your heart. I want you to divide your heart into geometric lines. So I'm just going straight across. And I'm just going to do at least 5 lines to create some interesting geometric shapes. Geometric shapes are lines that are exact. Like, let's just have a quick little review of geometric shapes as opposed to, what's the other kind? Organic. So there we have a, well, it's not a very square, but a square. What's that? Circle. I'll draw it upside down for you. Triangle. And we'll make this our square and call that first one a rectangle because it's more rectangle shape. So these shapes are all ones that we say are geometric. And then, what do we call like the shape of a leaf? The shape of a cloud. The shape of a snowflake. Those are called organic. So I'm going to write under here geometric and organic shapes. So we started with our heart, and a heart drawn this way is not an organic shape. It's not exactly a geometric shape either, but this is what I was talking about. Use straight lines to divide up your heart. Now is the fun part, and you can spend hours and hours doing this. And that is filling it in with Zentangle. Here are my Zentangle examples. Now, you're welcome to, I wish I could make a copy or know how to do it as a sheet you could download. But you can just look at this and refer to it, or you can just totally make up your own. In each space, you just start in one little part, and I'm going to just do stripes on this first one. Keep it kind of simple, and then you can always come back and add more. So I'm doing kind of fat stripes and filling them in. And I'll continue on that section to do that all the way across. And here I might do tiny little, I like to draw spirals. And fill in that whole section with spirals of all different sizes. I might do kind of a big one here. Larger one. I might do a really big one overlapping, and then fill in some of the little spaces around the edge. Oh, I could just do this all day, and I hope you can too, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, there's your lesson for today, and as I ready to teach the next lesson, I'll show you a finished product of this. I'll go work on it, and tomorrow I will post a new one and have this all finished to show you. So students, hope you're enjoying spring. I hope you know you're loved by moi, your art teacher, and I hope you're sharing a lot of love with all the people around you. And tomorrow's lesson, I will begin with the Zentangle heart. Have a great rest of the day.